Gbedee, and I'm with FYB. And we're here with Miss Janice, and she has decorated and designed this beautiful showroom behind me. And we would just like to know, what was the name of this piece that you created?
It's called Harlem Loft. I wanted to create a space well lived in, well curated. The basis of it was from the wallpaper Ivory Coast, done by Mitchell Black. And that's where the inspiration came from, Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Okay. And, you talked about your inspiration, but were there any, stories or anything that you've seen before that inspired this, their inspiration for this?
I love to travel. And I figured traveling and just hearing the name of the wallpaper.
Yes.
The color, I'm known for color. And I wanted to also represent my heritage.
Yes.
So I figured I would do a loft space.
Okay. So a loft space. So how were you able to make use of, just the room size? I see you have a lot of different furniture pieces around, and how were you able to insert so much furniture into such a little space?
Well, it's a 30 by 30 room, so I figured in New York space is premium, so doing a studio loft, but for somebody well-traveled and love the finer things in life, art, sculpture, love of just everything luxurious.
So what kind of person would you recommend this kind of space for?
It could be for anybody, male, female, black, white, because now it's good to be black.
Oh, yes.
There's so many different ethnicity loving black art, black sculpture, black everything right now.
Yes. Okay. And, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and, how were you able to insert your personality into the creation of this space?
I'm originally from Jamaica. Came here many years ago, lived in New York.
Okay.
From New York, I went to college in California, lived in California, then moved to Georgia. Been a designer now 18 years.
Okay.
I've worked for different companies until I went out on my own. 2004.
Okay.
I was also the first African American interior designer to get into the Atlanta Symphony Show House.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I became the first set of top 20 in 2012. Top 20 African American interior designers before they changed the name to BID and Black Interior Designers Network.
Okay. So you've kind of been, sticking around the network before the network was the network.
Yes.
Okay.
The founder.
Okay.
She's the one that Kim really pushed me.
Yes, ma'am.
She saw my work in 2011 here at ADAC I was, and she's like, I've never heard of you, I've never seen you, and I told her what I was doing. She came over to see the show house, and she's like, oh my God, you need to be out there. Stop being so in the background. And I'm just known for color. I was hoping I'd get like another one of the more muted color, the black and white.
Yeah.
But instead they gave me this one.
Ivory Coast.
So I just ran with it.
So I love this bouquet, this centerpiece. But what was your favorite, item, or your favorite item working with the room? I mean, what was your favorite piece that you were more excited to work with?
The art and the sculpture. I love that sculpture.
Okay.
That was one of the pieces that I saw. But I wanted an eclectic feel.
Yes.
A curated feel, like somebody that traveled and you saw a piece here and a piece there. So it not necessarily matches, it complements. It's the love. Like sometimes people will say, oh, this doesn't work. But what works is what you love.
Yes.
So you want to be in a lived room, not a stage room. So everything that you have in here, you got it from somewhere, maybe on one of your travels or here or international, wherever, but you're a collector.
Yeah.
So it, high, low, but you just love really great pieces, great artists. It doesn't mean you have to be famous, but what speaks to the heart, what you love.
Oh, yeah. So you talked about traveling a lot. Are there any, countries that you would like to, travel or visit to do interior designing in?
Africa. That's my next place to do business. I'm doing a project right now in Barbados. So I'm there like every 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
But Africa is my next place to be.
Okay. That sounds good.
I love international work, so that's where I try to stay in that lane.
Okay. Well, would you like to have any, last minute words for the people, or letting them know how they can keep up with your work before we leave?
Yes. I could be reached at Palmer Design Group LLC.com. PalmerDesignLLC.com. Yes.
Okay. And any last words for the people?
I just want people to know, don't be afraid of color.
Yes.
Don't be afraid of whatever you love. It doesn't have to, just like I said, speak from the heart. Whatever you love, it could be $2 or it could be $2,000.
Yes.
It has to speak to you, resonate. That's all I have to say.
All right.
And thank you.
Thank you. And we're out with FYB. Thank you, guys.